have a YouTube channel. So the first video is a Q&A
that she wouldn't let me read the questions to, which I think is really unfair, but
I ain't really trying to hear that because most of the questions are for her because y'all know me already.
Do y'all really know her? Doom, doom, doom.
Most of y'all know me already, so y'all don't really got questions for me. Y'all got questions for her, and then some of y'all had questions like for us. Look at her, she won't be like me.
Not really.
This is my mama, niggas.
Who else was I supposed to be?
I'm just saying, cause niggas, you know, niggas be shooting. Okay, so the first question I got was, when did you stop lying to your mom?
That's not for me.
I stopped lying to my mom in 7th grade because of like a really bad report card. I mean, it wasn't even a report card, it was a progress report. And I got an F in science with Dr. A. Y'all know, shout out to y'all know who Dr. A is. Southwood gang. So I had like a really bad progress report or whatever. It was like some things I forgot to turn in. Nothing that I couldn't have got my grade back up for, but I just never turned it in. So when it was like my mom was changing my sheets when I was at home, when I was at school, and she saw it, and she was like,
"Where was it?"
All right. I hid it under my mattress. I hid it between my mattress and my box spring because I was just that sure that she would never find it, but she was changing my sheets.
But God, okay?
But she was changing my sheets. And so she found it. So then we went up to my school because she wanted an explanation for the grade because apparently I wasn't telling her the whole truth. And so after Dr. A explained the whole grade, she was just like, Heaven, you know, you can't keep stuff from your mom. It's supposed to be the person that you tell everything to and the person you trust the most. And she made me promise that I would not lie to my mom anymore. And over time, like at first I didn't like Dr. A. Then I just like grew to love her or whatever. So when I made that promise, like I meant it. So I promised 7th grade that I would never lie to my mom again. And now I tell everything about everything.
Do you see my face?
Everything about everything. So that's when that's when I stopped lying. So
Lord.
Question number 2. How do you guys have a great bond? Any tips? You can take that one.
Well, for me, I wasn't really close to my mother. My mother worked a lot, so like at night, she was a Cook County sheriff, so she worked at night, and during the day she slept. And I was always with my sister. And yes, financially, I had everything or whatever, but I didn't get that like quality time with my mother. So when I had her, this one here, I was just like, she was my ace, and I didn't want her to like, I don't want to push her off on anybody else, even though it happens, but I wanted her to not feel like neglected, if that's the right word. Yeah. I always wanted her to know like I would always find time for her, and I did. So,
and then like for me, like I said, I promised not to lie no more, so that just made even more room for me to just be open and honest. And I feel like when you're more open and honest with your mom, especially as a girl, you kind of like build like way more trust, and then everything else just like sprouts from just having trust. So, I would say trust is probably like one of the biggest components of our relationship. What age did she have you?
Who's the mom? No, I was 19. And how old am I now?
I can't.
Should I tell them? Or should
No, because they asked. Well, at least I don't see it yet. How many kids does she have?
I have 2 kids. This is my oldest. She will be actually 19 next month. And I will have a 7-year-old next month as well. God saw fit to give me both my kids 12 years and 15 days apart.
Yeah, my birthday is August 5th and Joy's is August 20th. Y'all know my little sister Joy, right? I'm gonna insert a little picture or video, but it's obviously
you'll meet her soon enough.
I'm pretty sure like most of y'all know Joy though. Who do you look more alike? Okay, right. My mom has been telling me since I could remember that I look just like my dad, like a spitting
image.
See, a spitting image of my father, and I've been told that since I was 12. And when I realized that I actually kind of do look like my dad, I was 12. But my mom was pissed because she like, I've been telling you this for how long, and you look like this man, and you just now realizing it. But as I grew older and like messing with my hair and stuff. I don't know. A lot of people just start telling me like I start to look more like my mother, but I'll never forget like this parent teacher conference I had in 4th grade. Miss Black, shout out to Homewood Christian Academy.
Bang, bang, bang,
Bang, bang, bang. No, we can't say bang, bang. It's a Christian school. Hallelujah.
But God. 4th grade.
4th grade parent teacher conference. Miss Black was like, I've never met a child that looks like her mother and her father. So I guess I look like my dad a lot when I was younger, but as I grow older, I look more like my mama.
And he even says so now. It's kind of creepy.
Yeah. Who do you think I look like more? Like right now?
Me. I don't know how.
Number 6. I don't know if I've been saying the numbers, but it's number 6.
Really? I thought you were number 3. How many kids?
Girl! Number 6. Does she balance out being your friend and mom well?
Good
Well,
question.
y'all know that saying, like, I ain't your little friend. I was told that for a long time. And, I mean, like, she's still my mom. Like,
I would still be her. Excuse me.
The line that won't get crossed, I won't ever cross the line of, like, respect, because that's still my mama, but we developed, like, I told you, like, a trust, and that sprouted so much more stuff. So, what I say, I tell people all the time, I'm on my best friend, I tell her everything, we talk about everything. It's not nothing my mama don't know, so I think she balanced it out pretty well, because probably she instilled so much fear in me when I was younger. And no, she did not beat me, but I mean, she whooped me.
Come on, man, you gonna get me locked up?
You're not gonna get locked up.
I'm not.
And yeah. So growing up, I knew like not to get crazy or nothing like that. But then when I got older,
and anybody who knows her knew that as well.
You think you balance it out?
I think I do. Sometimes,
Sometimes she be thinking I be getting a little too comfortable.
Yeah, I'll be like, come on, fam.
But then she got to look in the mirror and realize, Number 7. If y'all are religious, what's y'all religion?
I believe in God. Jesus is real. Lord is our Savior. I will not really go upon Christianity or, all the other religions. Everybody has the right to believe in what they believe in. That's what I believe in.
I grew up in my Grammy was a Christian, we went to church, and I was christened and baptized. As I get older, I get insight on more religions and stuff like that. But like she said, I believe in God. Jesus is real. What else explains how everything got here and who did what? Not knocking who you believe or who you don't believe
Never.
in.
I'm not. I don't judge.
It's a free world. You believe in who? But over here, we believe in God. We believe in Jesus. Prayer works. All that. So yeah, I wouldn't really say we were religious. I don't know. That's a good question.
It was. Now you got me thinking. Whoever asked that question, high five to you. No.
Number 8. The worst attitude between y'all both.
As this guy becomes more of an adult, you can't whoop her no more.
Y'all see how she just did her hands? What that mean? Comment if you know what that mean right now. Because, no. She definitely got the worst attitude than me.
It's not that I have the worst attitude. My patience. I don't have patience.
Which contributes to your worst attitude. Your attitude is worse than mine. You can't really even sit here and tell me that your attitude is not worse. I got a smart mouth? Yes. But does she? Yes. And it's worse. It's like everything that I have, She has it worse.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
But in this case, worse.
Whatever.
So, go ahead, answer the question. Whose attitude is worse?
I would say, let's call it a draw.
No, we ain't leaving this question till you admit that your attitude is worse than mine.
It can be worse. But she's not really going to give me attitude. When you say attitude worse, towards each other or to others?
Girl, just period. You see how you got to make different, girl. You see how you got to make like different criteria for the question because you know you got the worst attitude, so now you got to try to make different.
Okay, all right, it might be me. But anybody who sees that knows me, never mind.
We're gonna cut that out. Number 9. Both of y'all's biggest accomplishments thus far. You go.
Honestly, I want to toot my own horn. My biggest accomplishment is her. Like, y'all don't even understand. That's my dog right there. I did something right in the world. So, it's her. You know it's coming!
My biggest accomplishment.
My second biggest is gonna be Joy. Watch out.
My biggest accomplishment, I mean, like school, I guess, or getting higher, like closer to what I want to be. I want to be a vet, a veterinarian. I want to go to vet school and stuff. So like getting to college and passing with like honors and stuff, and then like probably going to school for free for 4 years. That's probably one of my biggest accomplishments thus far. We don't do student debt. That stuff scares me. So
she don't worry.
Somebody's in the hole over here.
Somebody want to pay my student loans.
Does she plan on having any more kids?
No! I am done. I have joy, I have heaven, I have peace. You see how that all went together? I'm good.
And why? Why?
Man, kids cost too much, G.
Alright.
And them two, they both Leo. I'm good. No, I don't.
Alright, she can't have no more kids because the factory's closed.
Yeah, the factory is definitely closed. But if it wasn't, I would try everything in my power not to do it again. Hope you're not offended by that.
Number 11. Current relationship status.
For who?
This is a MotherDaughterTV. Both of us. But you can take the cake.
I'm single, but I've been talking to somebody for like a year. But I'm single.
Technically, I'm single, but
Technically
speaking, I'm single, but I've been, talking to
that's my word.
a special somebody, feel me?
You know what I'm saying? That's my word. I've been talking to him for a
Real
year.
special, real.
I just use his catchphrase, so if he sees this,
Real
he'll know it's
special.
him.
Does he have a catchphrase? I don't even have
That's my word. That's his.
I don't have a catchphrase, but I don't have a catchphrase for whoever I'm personally.
Drive the boat.
It's not our catchphrase. That's what I do.
Oh! See what I'm saying? Sometimes you just word vomit.
Next question. Why did you try to murder me with those salty chicken and the biscuits? Idia, we love you. Shout out to Idia.
Bobo. Did I say that right?
Yeah. Shout out to Idia. Been my homie since like 6th grade. She thought I was crazy. She came over one time. Gave her chicken and a biscuit.
She loved them.
Black people love chicken. I'm sorry. Black people love chicken. It was chicken that tastes like it on the cracker. They may have been salty, but she liked them though. What is one of your earliest memories? I think I remember the first time I got popped. I was 2, I want to say. Maybe, yeah, probably 2.
Why did you get popped?
Well, I may or may not have accidentally, on purpose, spit on my mom.
In my face.
But I was 2.
She was an advanced 2. I don't want to hear that 2.
But I was 2.
But advanced.
But 2.
But advanced.
But 2.
But she was 2 and advanced. And she
but
didn't.
2
it wasn't no
nonetheless.
regular spit. It wasn't no. It was some in my face. And the next thing I knew, and I drew blood. I felt bad, but I didn't. She never spit again. Her dad was really pissed when he came home too.
Cause I'm 2 years old with a fat lip.
Shouldn't have spit in my face.
It was just like, I'm 2. Let me live.
Yeah, no.
What's your earliest memory, Mom?
My earliest memory. If my dad was alive, he'd probably kill me. But my earliest memory is my mother and father arguing because I came in the kitchen with my mom and I said, "Look, Mommy, Daddy does this," and he flicks it. And she said, "Run! You over here smoking that stuff from my daughter?" And I was just like, "What?" My daddy used to roll a fat joint back in his day. It's not funny, but I had to be maybe 3 or something. Yeah, I remember that.
What's the most trouble you've ever gotten in? Heaven. What we was just talking about this. And I was just talking about this with my coworkers at the movies.
Anybody who knows me knows that this is my favorite gum.
Girl.
I've been chewing this since forever. Watermelon. Right there.
You acting like they're from the sponsors for this video, bro.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the worst trouble I ever got in was in 8th grade. We were around that time we were like doing college trips and we were visiting schools, and one of the schools that we visited was Benedictine and Lyle. Excuse me. And I wanted to go. I had permission for everything. I just never gave it to my mom to sign it so I could go. But when they called the people down, like all my friends went, and I was really gonna be like the only person in class. So when they called people down to go, I went. And I got on the bus and everything, enjoyed the trip, had fun, ate in the cafe, like really living it up in 8th grade. So when we were on our way back, Mr. Patella, our gym teacher, was the chaperone, and he was calling, like he had everybody permission slips and he was calling people names off, but of course he didn't have mine because my mom never signed it. I just came on the trip. And he was like, it's okay, Heaven, you already here, we already on our way back. I'm gonna just call your mom when we get to the school to let her know that you got back safely. So I'm like, okay, like playing the cool, but in my head I'm like, she gonna beat me. So as soon, I tried to call her when we were on a bus. I had like a little T-Mobile smiley, and it wasn't working where we was at. So I had to hurry up. Like as soon as we got to school, I hurry up, got my phone like out my pocket, ran in the bathroom in the stall, and I instantly called my mama, and I told her, the people from the school are about to call you to tell you that we just got back from a college trip and you need to act like you know where I was at. She was like, what? What are you talking about? Act like you're on a college trip. Like, she was so out of the loop, but I needed her to play along so they didn't think I snuck on this trip. So when they called, she played along, for whatever until she got more answers. So she played along, like Miss Patella came out and was like, okay, your mom's fine. She said she glad that you came back or whatever. She hope you had fun. So I get home thinking everything cool. She done covered for me. I was telling her about the trip. I couldn't tell her that Benedictine was a nice school. I had the bag, the pamphlet, the cup. I had all of that. I walk in her room. My laptop sitting on the dresser with my Instagram account. 8th grade Instagram was popping. Was it not?
Cracking.
Was it not? I had like 3,000 followers. She said, delete this. I said, delete it.
Deactivated?
She said, delete and deactivate. I instantly started crying. Like, I don't even remember why. She was like, you crying? I ain't even touched you yet. Deleted it, deactivated. She took away the cups. She took away the pamphlets. She took away the bags. And she whooped me. Right? With a belt. She whooped me. Mm-hmm. After she whooped me, she looked me in my eyes and she said, and every time I think about it, I'm going to beat your ass. I got whooped 4 times that day. 4 times. Okay, no. I got whooped 4 times, and they wasn't no little light whoopings. And, you know, I think she was plotting because I feel like she walked past my room to see me, and she knew she was going to think about it if she saw me, and she just wanted to whoop me.
Why in the hell would I want to do that? I just had a kid. Why would I be plotting on you?
I don't know.
I was pissed. Anything could have happened, and you just follow la line, goddamn it, and benedicted. No. So she got what she needed. Look, she turned out okay. Yeah.
So what's the most trouble you ever been in? Mind you, my mama was an angel when she was younger, so she didn't really get in trouble.
I wasn't. Halo. I used to sneak out the house. No. So I stayed on 78th and Cornell. Shout out to the East Side. East Side crazy, no. But I stayed on 78th and Cornell. We stayed on the 3rd floor. And I was a little firefly. Like, I used to like to set things on fire. And this one particular day, I was in my room, and my mom used to smoke cigarettes at the time, and she had like a drawer full of matches. So I would take a handful of matches and take them in my room, and I would light them on fire and throw them out the window. But this particular day, my brother and his friends were in the gangway drinking. And one of them almost got caught on fire. But in the instance of me getting in trouble, I didn't realize I could have got him in trouble. Because at the time, he was only he was maybe, well, okay, he might have been over 20, but still. I got a whooping. I got it. It was bad, and yep, I got a whooping. So that was the most trouble. Every time I got in trouble, it was probably like the same amount. I was never like that bad, but yeah, that day I think for setting him and his friends on fire, she got me pretty good. She did. Yeah, she did. That was it. Proceed.
We're gonna do like two more focus.
Okay.
Any advice for people that don't have good relationships with their mother?
I am not perfect by far, but the relationship with my mother as a child was not the best because my mother was just focused on providing. She wasn't really focused on so much the connection or our communication. So I took that, and my mother was, I don't know, her attention span when it came to her kids was just, as long as she provided for us. Like, yeah, she was there. Like, she came to schools and things like that. But it was just a thing that I saw that didn't happen that I wanted, that I did with my sister, actually. I wish I could have did it with my mother. I just did it with my kids. I think now that I'm older, me and my mother is more, we communicate a lot more, but I like the openness we have. I think it's really important to let your kids know that they should talk to you about anything, especially in this time, because man, these kids out here be sending each other off, like giving bad advice. How you gonna advise your friend to do something you don't know what the hell is going on? Like, I think it's really important that your mother or your parent plays a huge role in that. So I just think that communication, even if it Even if you don't want to hear it, you gotta suck it up, buttercup. And you should just hear them out. It was a lot of times Heaven was telling me I didn't understand her. I wasn't hearing her, because a lot of times I would get upset. But as time went on, I understand what she was saying. So you just gotta hear your kid, man.
Yeah, and like, as for me, sometimes it was hard to tell my mom stuff, because like she just had not even like expectations, but it was just certain stuff that she wanted me to do or how she wanted me to act. And I would tell her like the things that were conflicting, the things that she wanted from me. And at first, like she said, like she just wasn't trying to hear what I was saying. You know, like, I'm the mama, you the daughter, that's it. And that's just how it's gonna have to roll. But I mean, like, I don't know, I guess you notice like it's taking a toll on me that I couldn't talk. Like, you know, like you ever just be talking to your parents and like they just like talking to a brick wall, like they just completely not trying to hear what you're saying. And it did something to me. And it made me, you know, like it made me feel like I couldn't even talk to my mama. Like, if you can't talk to your parents, your mom, then who can you talk to? So
yeah, it was a few times she broke down on me, and I needed to hear her. Like, her breaking down made me say, okay, I need to hear her. It's not all about me.
Yeah, and like, sucks that it had to come to me crying hysterically.
Like hyperventilating it, like
for her to hear me or hear what I was saying. So hopefully, like you know, you don't have to come to that with your kids or with you and your mom or you and your parents, that you have to sit here and cry and break down in order for them to hear and understand what you're saying, where you're coming from. But that's where it went for us, and now it's like it's way better than we communicate and we have conversations and grown people conversations and truthful conversations and venting and all that stuff. I think all that stuff plays a part in mental health too, especially as a growing adult and stuff like that. So you just gotta be like way more open than you think you can. Like, you know, you already think like, you know, we open, like we mother and daughter, but like it's so much deeper than just, you know, you can't just scratch the surface. And you gotta be willing. I feel like you just gotta be willing to go there together.
Yeah, it'll be a battle, kinda, but once y'all come to a common ground, it's so simple. You don't have to be combative and yell and you my daughter. Da, 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 da. Sometimes, you know, they might try you though. Until you gotta hold on, wait a minute, rewind. Let's try this again. But for the most part, you just gotta find what it is your kid is searching for. And then in her case, she just needed to vent. She just needed to talk. I'd rather her vent to me than somebody else. So.
Last question is...
I got a question. Who remember that? Was that on WCI way back in the day? I got a question. I might be making it up. It might be somewhere else, but...
last question. Is Heaven your favorite child?